Hey folks, Jody Hesh here, founder of the Pivot community. I wanted to record a quick video going through the registration process. Many of you may have already done this, in which case you can probably skip this video, but hopefully it's helpful for folks that are starting from scratch. The Pivot community is hosted on a platform called Discord, and if you're familiar with Slack, it's quite similar to that. And if you're not familiar with Slack, then I guess all of this will be brand new to you. So hopefully you find this video and the subsequent videos helpful. First thing you'll do is get the invite link and put it in your browser. So I already have it up here, and get the page to load. And then you'll be prompted with a few steps to get set up. So first thing is to come up with a display name. You can obviously use anything you like. With my real account, I tend to use my first and last name, but you don't have to do that. You can use anything you like, of course. Then got to verify that I am not a robot. And then make up a birthday because they don't need to know what my actual birthday is. I'm definitely not that old, although I am not too far behind. Okay, make up a test account here, or a test email account. Cool. You can download a desktop app for your laptop. You can also download Discord on your smartphone if you prefer using apps like that. I tend to just use it from my browser on my laptop, so up to you. And here there's actually two things. Well, there's more than two, but there's at least two things you can do. You can start answering these questions, or you can do this claim account option here at the top. You need to claim your account before you can start posting and responding to messages, so it's pretty important to get that taken care of. Again, it doesn't really matter which one you do first. So because the steps can be a bit more confusing starting with this claim account, I'm going to start here and just show a point of confusion and hopefully help clarify that for folks. So claim account, pivot.virtual.community. Okay, so a confirmation link was just sent to my email, and I think it'll actually be the second one. I think this, yeah, here you can see actually two emails have come through. Because one's sent automatically, so you could have just clicked through and it would have claimed your account, but I did it from the actual Discord server. So I'm going to want to pick the newer one from 0 minutes ago, not from 1 minute ago. So in my Gmail, it'll be the second link down here. Verify email, and now I'm good to go. Continue to Discord. And this is where it's slightly confusing because the page that we previously had was asking me to answer 4 questions, but here this looks a little bit different. So ignore all of this adding friend business. What you want to do is here on the left-hand side is click on this pivot icon, and that'll get you started from scratch. And now we're back to those 4 questions. So hopefully that's clear. These 4 questions just help set up the Discord channels in a way that I'm hoping is most helpful. I'm the one that set these up, and I'll explain and show you exactly what they do so you can answer these questions however you like. Because Pivot is set up for folks that are in career transition, that have recently been laid off, part of the intention is to get folks connected with others that are from your same professional background. And I've got it organized by what folks are calling knowledge industry, and then a separate set of channels organized by different trades, or to use kind of more outdated language, white collar versus blue collar industries. So you can start by answering these questions. You can pick both of them if you like. And what it's basically going to do is kind of group you either as a knowledge worker or as somebody with a trade background. So it's just kind of an either or. So there's nothing stopping you from picking both, but I'm going to start with just yes as a knowledge worker, as they say these days. So then I'll say no on having a trade industry background. Again, you can actually select both, and then it'll just add you to everything. So up to you. Next up, what sector is most of your professional experience in? Again, this is going to help just add you to the most relevant channels without making it overwhelming. There's been a lot of federal government layoffs recently, which is part of the motivation for me setting up this community. And as a result, obviously lots of government contractors, consulting companies, defense companies have also been laying off a lot of their employees. And then there's folks just generically from private sector, folks from local state government, and then anything else. Could be NGOs, nonprofits, whoever else. So if you have a background in federal government, let's say, and that you've also worked for a government contractor, you might want to select both of these, for example. And then lastly, what region of the country do you want to be associated with? Again, I'm going to show you how you can connect with folks more locally. Again, and you can also pick multiple regions. So let's say you had a government job or a contracting job in Washington, D.C., but you've decided to move back to the Pacific Northwest, you can select both of these. And then you have an opportunity to connect with folks in both regions if that's relevant for you. And then I'll click next. Go through these rules. There's just a handful. Just try to be a good human, essentially. And then you'll click the finish button. And then you are registered and now you have access.